Yes, I can't boil rice because there's no food.
Why? No. Everybody's here.
Yes.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Zinwe. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. So what did I tell you guys? I told you guys that I'm actually quite happy that these guys lost their wager. No, I am not a bad belly person. I just saw the wager presentation and it was neither here nor there. Yes, there were a few exceptional presentations, but they completely ignored what Big Brother had told them in their brief. But aside from that, what is giving me happiness right now is that the drama that I wanted is actually starting to happen. I mean, these guys have been on kumbaya mood for a very long time. They've been eating 2 crates of egg for breakfast. Yes, I keep mentioning that because they pay me. Anyways, they keep eating that for breakfast. They are just so relaxed. And now they lost their wager, and you know what that means? They will not be getting, the full stuff that Big Brother normally sends them. They only get the basic stuff. I think they wagered for 80%, so they probably would just, majority of what they normally would get, they wouldn't get it. Yes, and you know what happens in Big Brother house when that happens? People start showing their true character, and that is what we are seeing just this morning. We've not even entered a new week, just this morning, and it's starting to happen. People are now hiding food. I mean, somebody actually stole somebody's stew and chicken. Can you imagine that? Well, I'm not surprised. It's Big Brother's house. Some people are now restricting other people from cooking what they actually want to eat, stating that you must actually eat the communal food. And people are like, excuse you, it's Big Brother's house. I can eat whatever it is I want to eat. Interesting times ahead. Yes, I mean, let them wake up and realize that it's Big Brother's house. This is not some kind of vacation, or whatever it is they seem to be calling it. I'm talking about vacation. Our brother Zion in the Lord, is telling his bae, okay, I am sorry, forgive me. You guys know that they had this fight yesterday because apparently Chinwe felt like Zion was defending what the other guys in the house were saying about her, calling her antisocial, saying that she's hindering him from connecting with other people. And she was like, you know what, you want to go and communicate or connect, go do that, but just remember you might just lose what you have right here. And because of that, Zion did not sleep in their bed. At some point he was on the couch, and I'm like, family man, you know when husband and wife fight, yeah, that's like the whole scenario. But I'm happy that today they have resolved it. Zion obviously had a conversation with her. Of course, baby girl had to be doing baby girl things, I don't, that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, they are good. They are back to calling each other baby, and all of that. Well, I love the fact that they're actually having issues, and we are seeing in real time how they can sort out their issues. I mean, that's the essence of a pair. Talking about sorting out issues, the Wani ex Handy twins also had their fair share of issues last night when Handy went into the room and was crying. Not only was she crying, she was also farting. And like, Big Brother, you should do something about your microphone. I mean, the other day it was, what's his name, Mickey, that was chewing. I don't even know what he was chewing. Everything was doing, and I'm like, oh my goodness, can they just reduce the volume of that microphone? And last night it was that farting pop up. I'm like, what is that? Because Big Brother, have mercy upon our ears, because some of us, we find that kind of thing irritating. Anyways, so she was crying and of course farting, and the reason why she was crying was basically because she felt like her twin had left her on her own and now doing gun body with man. I mean, waiting man go cause for this life. Yes, and of course Wani came to her and they were talking, and Wani started crying, telling her that she's sorry for snapping at her, that she's been snapping at people lately, probably because her period was coming, and that she's sorry, that she can never abandon her, and all of that. Like, both of them were just crying. I'm like, is this how twins do? Like, one person will cry and the other person will start crying, and I think, no, I could not. Last night I'm like, what exactly is this? Like, you guys should stop. Stop. Well, they were not the only ones that were emotional last night. Sean and his partner Victoria, wahala. Sean was like down, and he was like, he doesn't know how to like cope with this whole thing. Like he has to manage his own emotions and also manage the emotions of his partner. And of course Victoria was also having an emotional breakdown. Thank God for Wani and Handy and Chinwe. They all went, to console each of them. And yeah, but then again, I want to ask a question, right? You guys have been watching these guys for approximately 6 days. Yeah. And what do we think about their individual strengths, their character? I'm going to tell you a few people that have noticed some certain things about them, and I just wanted to hint on it a bit. Let's talk about Wani and Handy, the twin girls. Honestly, I think that Handy is the stronger one, even though she's the introvert. Like, I feel she's the stronger one when it comes to sense of character. I don't know how to explain it. Like, she's the more, how do I put it? She's the one that reasons more logically. I'm not saying that Wani does not reason logically, but I feel like in a twin, there's always the one that's more grounded, and I think Handy is the one that's more grounded. Wani is an extrovert, and I think she's the one that gets hurt very easily. Yeah, I think she's the one that gets hurt very easily. So people are really pissed, at her, saying that she's doing too much. But I mean, in Big Brother's house, you do nothing, you get forgotten. So as long as it will keep her getting airtime, well, yeah, or screen time rather, then she should keep doing whatever it is she's doing, because apparently it's working for her. Also, I like to touch on Victoria and Sean. Yeah, we always talk about them. Victoria is not the damsel in distress a lot of people are trying to like paint her to be. I got love for her, but then I feel like she's still, I don't know what is holding her back. I don't know. And it's not Sean. Honestly, I don't know whatever has transpired between both of them, but we saw them, conversing yesterday. And honestly, I do think that she's holding herself back. I mean, look at her presentation yesterday. She kind of fumbled it. Not kind of, she actually did fumble it. And whose fault would that be except herself? So I think she has a lot of coming out to do, especially in a house where you have 27 others, very strong personalities. She often gets, how do I put it? She often gets overshadowed by these other personalities. I know a lot of people will be like, but isn't it? She's calm, she's reserved. Toyosi is calm and reserved. Ruti is calm and reserved. Chizoba is calm and reserved. But do you see the difference between these ladies and Victoria? If you actually are sincere, you will notice that there's a lot Victoria has to do. You can be laid back but still be very much entertaining. I'm not saying be in everyone's face like Onyeka, but just try. Especially when it comes to tax, try. People I love to talk about or hint on their character is the Byway twins. I do not know. I know that, okay, yes, they are quite established in the real world. Their grandfather is this well-known politician in Nigeria. They have streets named after them in Lagos and other parts of the country. We know, in fact, a song was done about them, right? But I think that they should understand that they are in Big Brother's house where everybody is equal. I like them, but I dislike the fact that most times they see themselves as up here. And there's nothing bad in seeing yourself as up here. But the bad thing is you are living with 26 other people who see you as, a rival. Yes, they might be friends, but I mean, they also want to win that money, right? And it's crazy when you start putting yourself up there and then putting yourself on a particular pedestal. So now they are looking at you in some kind of way, some with disdain, some with kind of, I don't know. And honestly, I just feel like they should understand that they're in Big Brother's house and not in their houses. Yeah, their character is more like, you know what? It's not pride. I don't know what it is, but maybe it might be pride or ego. I don't know what it is. I'm not saying it's an all-around bad thing. But I've studied them. They always want to be right, always want to be given, like, nah. I think another person that's always giving and dishing advice, acting like white money in the All-Star season has got to be TJ. TJ the doctor, right? Yeah, him. He's giving advice, wants to be seen as a voice of reason. That kind of guy that just wants to be giving advice and all of that. I think TJ and the Byway twins have similarities, but I think the difference is TJ is more like humble about it, and Byway twins are just like, yeah. And now a lot of the ladies, and by a lot I mean the Hani and Wendy twins, Victoria and Chinwe, most of them are now feeling like the Byway twins just want to like crash relationships and want to instigate stuff. You see what I said about them? Like, this is how people are going to be perceiving them. Not everybody, but a lot of people will just be like, okay, yeah, why are you always trying to, like, sound like the voice of reason? But then again, I feel like a lot of us are being quite unfair to these housemates. I see a lot of people saying that, oh, they are boring, comparing them with last season, which was the All-Star season. I feel like it's unfair. The All-Star season, our ex-housemates, we know, we probably have connected with in their various seasons, and they are coming back. We know their characters. Some of them are coming back with unsolved beef, unfinished businesses, and we know that, okay, if this person and this person are in the house, wahala go day, right? So already from the first day, they will be given content. Well, because we already know them, we know what they can do. And it's quite unfair comparing them with these people that don't even know each other like that. And also, I feel it's quite unfair also to compare them with female season, because Big Brother had already created from the get-go grounds for rivalry, pitching them against each other by creating that level 1, level 2 house. So you already know we are already comparing them in our heads from the very first day. In as much as these ones have their own dynamics, I also feel like we should give them that grace. From next week, you'll see that things will pick up. I mean, once they do their very first eviction, even now, things are already picking up. Now that they know that food is not guaranteed next week, yeah, the drama is already starting. So let's just enjoy the moment. I beg. I mean, I remember Big Brother Titans, the first week, all of us were just saying, it's boring. But you see what later happened when, Kosi, Blue Ava, Yemi, it was interesting. Let's calm down, relax, and enjoy the show. Me, I am ready to enjoy this show. I'm looking forward to the party tonight. I do not know what DJ or which DJ Big Brother is going to bring. I sincerely hope that this DJ is going to rock, because these ones, if there's anything I'm going to give this housemates, is they know how to party. I mean, look at their first pool party. I expect nothing but the best. But when I now remember that the party hall they are going to use is still the same one that they used last season, meaning it's going to be small. Except Big Brother has done work on it to expand it a bit. If it's still going to be like that, it's just going to be too crowded for 28 people and a DJ. Woo! Big Brother should better do something about it. I hope he expanded it. Yeah, so that we can be able to get everything and let these people have space to dance. Well, on that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Zinwe Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.